Hello from the Orange County Convention Center. We are here to go to Collecticon, which is a trading card event. It is not in this building. This is like the main north-south concourse. We're heading across the street to the west concourse. This is where we went to IAPA several months ago, and to go to a completely different building that I didn't even know existed way over there, that's sort of exciting. So again, this is the north and south concourse, and we're heading all the way down to those doors, which should take us to a walkway to get over to the west concourse. This is really exciting. So we made it outside. This was the south concourse, and then the north concourse is sort of over on the other side. And here's the walkway we're taking. This is the building that Brennan and I rappelled down a while ago, and then way over there is the Orlando Eye, which we just rode that a couple days ago. So Brennan has her little Psyduck with her, and she's wearing a Pokemon shirt and a Psyduck hat.
I'm not seeing a lot of people like dressed for the occasion.
In my shirt I have Charizard, and then I'm wearing an Ash Ketchum hat right here, and then I have a backpack with Charmander and a Blue Eyes White Dragon on it. Something to remember is that this is just trading cards in general, just the professional hobby of trading cards. So it's going to be sports cards, it's going to be Pokemon, just really anything and everything trading cards is what Collecticon is. So we just walked from the north and south concourse way back over there. This is International Drive, and I think the west concourse is way over there. It's actually pretty cool to pass over iDrive like this. I have never walked over this. Have you ever done this before?
No.
Have you ever, even other than IAPA, you haven't ever been to the convention center, have you? That's right. There was a shuttle to get over here from the parking lot because we had to park over in the north and south concourse parking lots, but it didn't take very long. We made it. The aesthetic of this is interesting compared to the other concourses over there. I wonder if this is like an older concourse for the Orange County Convention Center. Yeah, this is definitely old in here.
It's very 80s in here.
Yeah, this is like OG Orlando. All right, so I checked the confirmation email and I found this map on this pillar here. We are looking for West Hall B, and then this one in particular right here, which is probably where everybody else is heading, which is going to be all the way down here. Oh, really? Yeah, we're gonna see so many just different anime, cartoon, trading card references. So this is definitely the crowd that we were looking for. Over here, everyone's actually dressed up. So I'm pretty sure that just right over here, there are a lot of these food concessions outside. It's about lunchtime right now, so everyone's grabbing some food. We should be just heading right around the corner over here. Okay, so we just walked a little bit further down. We do have to redeem our tickets to get our wristbands, and then we'll head back into the convention room. All right, so we have our wristbands, and we are heading inside the hall for our very first Collecticon. So we've entered inside the hall, and we have a mission to accomplish immediately right now, which is to find a PSA. So there are a lot of these individual vendors just selling, buying, trading Pokemon cards, and just any trading cards in general, but we are looking for PSA, which is, I believe, the Professional Sports Authenticators grading company. So we're trying to find PSA because we did bring some cards to grade, some graded cards, but we're just checking out all of the singles here, all of the plushes, all of the various boxes that they have, collection boxes, collection tins. There's just so much to see, and oh my god, these plushes are adorable. So we went to a booth over there. They had a bunch of Pokemon cards on the table, and what we were looking for were specifically these semi-rigid card protectors, because we need them for Pokemon cards that we are intending to grade over at PSA. So we were looking for somebody that was just either selling them, but fortunately they were selling cards, and I got to keep the semi-rigid loaders. So we got some fun Topps cards here. So this is Mewtwo Strikes Back. We got Caterpie and Diglett, and then that from the very first episode of Pokemon. I got a very first edition Fire Energy right there, as well as a banned Japanese Pokemon card, which is pretty interesting. And then what's also super cool is I got 2 Harry Potter trading card game packs, unopened. These are incredibly old, and these are super cool. We're gonna hold on to those and maybe, I don't know, open those later or keep them sealed. I don't know yet.
I'm gonna open mine.
Really?
Yeah.
So right now we're over by this Pokemon card vending machine, which is pretty fun right there. But these are the cards that we are going to be grading. So this is the reverse holo Charizard that we got a couple years ago. That this sort of just kick-started the fun of Pokemon.
This is, if you remember like the video that we did during the pandemic where we just opened up Pokemon cards, this is it.
We got it. I bought the pack, Brennan opened it up. A little bitter about it still, but it's okay.
Group effort.
And this is one of the best cards that I've pulled in just like modern sets. This is an alternate art Gengar VMAX from Fusion Strike. Very popular card. And then these are all Brennan's cards, I believe from Fusion Strike. No, not Fusion Strike. This is from Evolving Skies. So this is Dragonite V, alternate art, Espeon V, alternate art, and Glaceon VMAX, alternate art from Evolving Skies. And then finally, this is a card just from my childhood. This Japanese Lugia from Neo Genesis, I think, that I've had my entire life. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to grade it. So we need to transfer these from these top loaders into the semi-rigid top loaders and then go find PSA. So we've reached the back of the show floor. The show floor, not really a show floor,
Yeah.
just the convention.
It's weird seeing
showroom.
a plush of a Mimikyu because it looks like somebody who's creating what they think is a Pikachu. I don't know. It's just like weird to see a Mimikyu as a plush. But
Really?
he's cool.
Aww. So searching for PSA still, now that I've transferred the cards over to the semi-rigid card holders. They might be over here like in the creator meet and greet area because they do have certain celebrities and then also content creators over here. So this is a pretty big deal for me. So it's right over here. There are so many different people to meet. So this is Dan Green, the voice of Yugi, and Yamayugi from Yu-Gi-Oh!, Eric Stewart, the voice of Brock from Pokemon, as well as James, as well as Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh!, and then Veronica Taylor, the original voice of Ash Ketchum. There's also the Pokemon theme song voice over there. There are so many cool people over here. So we finally found PSA here pretty much at the very front of the room. We have all of the cards here that we're going to submit. I did fill out the necessary information online, so I should just be able to go and drop it off. Okay, so we're actually outside now. We were standing in the wrong line. We were standing in the line for, I guess, autograph authentication. It's not very labeled well inside, just in terms of the lines that you're trying to wait in. So we're going to go back, and there's also a concert. So now we're gonna get some food. So for lunch, we decided to get some pizza. Brittany got a cheese pizza, I got a pepperoni pizza, she got a Pepsi, and then I got a Dr. Pepper. So that's where we ate our lunch very quickly. Now we're actually heading upstairs, up the escalator, because we want to try to get an aerial perspective of the event. So this is the ballroom that the event is in, right down here. So we'll be heading back in there in just a minute, but there is like a hallway that we saw down there, which might be around the corner. I'm not totally sure. Right beneath us is where we got our wristbands for the event. So we don't know what we're looking for, and we're wasting a little bit of our time, but now we're just confused because there's definitely like a hallway that like looks down into the event, but we're just trying to find where we're going. Right, so we could not find it, so we're just heading back downstairs. But this has been fun to just explore. Just convention centers are so neat. I think there's a staircase over here. Okay, we took these kind of scary stairs back down to the 3rd level, and now I guess we're heading back downstairs to go back inside the room where this hallway that we're looking for would be, and I'll show it once we get back down there. It would have been like along the side back over here, so maybe we could still find it. Nope, they were just employee only areas back over there, so I don't know where this hallway is that we're looking for, but we are heading back into the ballroom. So the anticipated plan now is to, at some point, eventually actually grade my cards with PSA. Hopefully, we get them turned into the right submission area. All right, so we're back inside, and what we're looking for is way down there, just those windows, so maybe we just didn't go far down enough. So let's try this one more time. Let's see if we can actually find these windows, so then we can actually relax. So we're back at the level, and we're just heading as far down as we can, and then we'll see if we can find it. So there's an entire other convention happening over here. So this is pretty cool, but I think this is what we're looking for, these windows. This is on the way over to the parking garage, or the parking lot. Wow, here it is. This is the convention that we are at right now. This is a lot busier from up here. Wow. So we came in all the way down there, and then over here is where the majority of the like the celebrities are. And then PSA is over here as well. And we've pretty much just been walking around just seeing all of the different vendors and just all of what they have and just the cards that they're selling, the products, the boxes, the tins, the plushes.
Giant duck over there.
There is a giant duck right there. This looks like somewhat of a gardening convention, maybe? I'm not sure. But it's cool to be able to see actually what we've been wanting to see, which is our convention. It's getting busy. So this would have been the grand reveal coming from the West Concourse parking, just to see all of this. There's Charizard coming over there, taking pictures with everybody. Okay, I'm excited to get back down there and maybe peruse around a little bit more, just to sort of see what everybody's selling. It's a lot of vintage cards, just memorabilia, and just all sorts of various, like just Pokemon fun merchandise. Okay, so now that we've figured that mystery out, we can actually go enjoy the convention a little bit more. That was just something that we really wanted to actually see. So actually, with your side deck, because it's quiet, why don't we open up some Harry Potter vintage packs? You wanted the one with the broom, and then I wanted the one with the golden snitch on it.
But I'm gonna be fun, and I'm actually gonna open one.
I don't know if I want to open it. Should I open it?
It's up to you. I'm not gonna bully you into it.
Can you even open it? You're embarrassing me.
Nah.
Okay. How should I do this perspective? Should I just get over your shoulder? Wow, I have not opened up one of these packs in so incredibly long.
That's so cool.
This is like real vintage.
They're so like
They're bent. Oh no.
Alright, Quidditch. Transfiguration. Catch of the Snitch. Defendo. Strategy Session. Mopsis Potion. Swarm. Research. And a Clean Sweep 7. Ouch. And a Streeler.
Okay.
Nice.
Those were your Harry Potter packs.
I don't know anything about the Harry Potter packs, so I don't know like what's good or what's not good.
These are only $7, by the way, which I thought was incredibly reasonable because vintage packs can go for hundreds of dollars. Okay, so I'm going to open up my pack, see if I get anything good. Okay, so I have charms, potions, Professor Minerva McGonagall, so that's my rare right there. Sticking Up for Neville, Comet 260, Stream of Flames, Clean Sweep 7, Mopsis Potion, Research, Timeouts, Practice Match. Okay, that was fun. That was nostalgic. All right, so now we're heading back into the ballroom to maybe see if we can get some more fun vintage cards or products. We'll see. So right now we're looking at individual singles. Most of the booths have singles, whether or not they're graded or just raw cards. Always so incredibly cool to see and pretty moderately priced. But God, there's just so many different options, just depending on if it's one that we would need for like a deck or just one that is just aesthetically pretty or beautiful. A lot of the vintage cards are going to be over here worth a considerable amount of money. Over here there's a limited base set, it looks like, and jungle and fossil packs, as well as plenty others. There's just so many vintage posters. Look at all of these vintage packs. It's absolutely incredible. And then booster boxes over there, just vintage booster boxes. So there's Venusaur, there's Blastoise, there's Charizard, there's some more base set there. Gym Challenge, Gym Hero, there's Neo packs, there's some Rocket packs, again, there's Jungle and Fossil there, first edition. God, that is so incredibly cool. I think these are the...
This takes me back.
One of the greatest Pokemon cards, and there are a lot. They vary in price quite a significant amount. I don't know if we're going to be getting any right now or today in general, but it is very cool just to see the options that they have because again, there are just so many different ones. Alright, so I think we're heading back over to PSA. The line looks significantly less long now, which is good. Alright, we are next in line. I have my paper here with all of my declared value and the specific cards that we're going to be grading. So the next time you see all of these, they'll have grades on them. Hopefully they're reasonable.
All right, Roy, do you want to tell me what just happened?
I do. So I met Dan Green, and I got this print here that he signed, which I think is incredibly cool. And then I also asked him to sign my Exodia card.
And that's him in the background right there.
Yeah,
Dan Green.
that's so awesome. I'm so happy.
This is like Roy's childhood.
It really is. So we have about an hour until the event is over. So we're just going to walk around a little bit more, maybe find some more packs, maybe some more vintage cards, maybe some plushes. So there's Eric Stewart back over there, who again voiced Brock, as well as, well, City Voice. He voiced Kaiba, which would have been cool to get his signature. But if I'm going to get somebody else's signature, it might be Veronica Taylor over there, but her line is very long. Right now we're just looking at singles currently. So there's some cool merchandise here, like this shirt. Look how cool this shirt is. Isn't that awesome? This is cool, but I got this. It's a little bit awkward to hang on to because I don't want to like roll it up or anything. We're getting into the other collectibles that are not just Pokemon, but just collectibles in general. So this is definitely pretty cool. And then of course, all of the plushes you could possibly imagine. We're sort of in the back by the biggest Squishmallow you could possibly ever see in your life. This booth has so many different boxes and plushes. That's where we were earlier, way up there in the window. I want to try to find a Squishmallow, not a Squishmallow, just a general plush, I think. They have all of these booster boxes. They have a Cosmic Eclipse one, which is incredible, as well as down here they have an Evolving Skies booster box, which all of these are pretty popular. And then over here they have just hundreds of booster packs here, and Brennan is looking at the individual Crown Zenith booster packs. How many are you gonna get?
I haven't decided yet.
Wow, this booth is just tons of different knickknacks. Angelica Pickles, you're not a Pokemon. So I bought this Ultra Pro binder at a booth sort of just way over there, and I put my Dan Green signed poster in here, and then Brenda put her packs in here just so I don't risk dropping it any more than I already have. Brenda was looking at the backpacks over there. This is the Pokemon card vending machine, which is incredibly cool. A lot of just general products that are here.
I really like this one. It's so expensive.
That one is really cool, as well as this one. It's a Loungefly. We get your money's worth, right?
Yeah. This one's cool too. For 70.
So this one's 85, that one's 75, that one's 100. Okay, so we're at this booth right now, and we're getting some prints. So we're getting this one right here. And Brennan really wants to get this one.
Because it's a combination of Pokemon and Lisa Frank, and I'm obsessed with it.
And then I want to get this one. It's like a combination of Charizard and the Red Ranger. So we got our pictures, and we're just trying to see if there's anything else that we want to get. Maybe a potential plush, or maybe a card, or if we should just head straight over to Veronica Taylor to see if her line is still open. All right, so we made it back over to Veronica Taylor's booth after I made some purchases. I got some trainers that I needed for my deck, but then I also got this beautiful Dragonite V. It's very shiny. So Brennan's in line right now over at Veronica Taylor. I came back to this booth that we saw some pretty cool plushes at earlier, but one that I wanted, it was a little Weezing plush, and I think it was already sold. So everyone is starting to pack up for the day. It sounds like they're making an announcement right now that the event is over. For Veronica Taylor, who hopefully I'll still be able to see. So we just met Veronica Taylor, and that was so incredibly cool. She is the absolute nicest person
She was so
I think that I've ever met in my
lovely.
life. She was so incredibly nice, and we took a picture with her, which I'm going to put right over here. And that was phenomenal. I got this poster that she signed. She signed my hats right there, and then also I got this card signed that I got earlier, and she put my name on it.
My Psyduck. She touched him.
Yeah, she did. We did wait about an hour to meet her, but she stayed an entire hour pretty much after her time, after the event was over.
She kept thanking us for staying.
Right?
Like, I think she thanked us 3 separate times for just staying.
Thank you, Veronica.
Thank you.
She is the absolute voice of my entire childhood. I think we need to go, well, okay, we're taking
The
the shuttle,
shuttle's this way.
which I guess is this way. My backpack just fell off. Isn't that so cool? I choose you, Veronica Taylor, as Ash.
And then on your card, she wrote Roy.
She wrote Roy on my card. And then my hats, let's see.
It also says I choose you.
It says I choose you from Veronica Taylor. Yay, Brennan, I met some childhood heroes today.
See, now I can at least appreciate Veronica Taylor. Because Yugi, not my thing. But Pokemon,
You're missing out. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is iconic. Let's duel. So we walked outside, and it's pretty quiet outside, but this is allegedly where we're supposed to wait for the shuttle to go back to the parking lot, because I don't really want to walk. Now we've been here pretty much all day. So we waited for a while, and a shuttle did not come. So we're just walking back. Is that a shuttle? Okay, we don't know if that was the shuttle, but we're just going to walk back anyway. So I think we have to head back inside and upstairs to go over to the walkway. It is really eerie, just being like the last people here. The entire hall was completely closed except for Veronica Taylor's line, and she saw every single person. We were not the last people in line, but we were like the last. Yeah, I think there were a couple families behind us. We actually would have been the last when the event closed at 6 p.m. because we had been waiting in line for about 15 minutes by that point, and then she actually came up to everybody in line and told them to continue the wait, that she was going to see every single person. Then a couple people got in line behind us. But how cool of an experience was this? Just getting to see a place that we've never been in Orlando, getting to, I don't know, just really explore this convention center that we never have really before, other than IAPA, which was just a few months ago. That was a very nice, walking on the not moving walkway. That was a very expensive event though. Definitely the admission I think was only about $30, but just the interactions with these celebrities, just paying for autographs it was a little bit on the expensive side, but it's very cool memorabilia for me to have. And then we both bought some Pokemon cards and some Pokemon packs, so that was fun. Maybe we can do more stuff like this just in the future. It was very unique and just a great way to spend the day. We thought we were only going to spend a couple hours here, but we ended up spending literally the entire day here. What we did miss, which I'm a little bit sad about, is the performance by Jason Page performing the original Pokemon song. But other than that, we did a good amount. And then also the PSA grading, so the Professional Sports Authenticator grading service, which that took up a lot more of the day than I anticipated. It was supposed to be a pretty streamlined process to turn in the paperwork that I filled out in advance, in addition to the cards with the semi-rigid card protectors. So it ended up taking a little bit more time than I thought. It was about $25 a card to grade, but that's sort of the contingent risk with that, is that if you get a card graded, it may just exponentially increase the value of the card, and then just getting to grade cards that we've pulled from packs, or just cards that mean a lot to us or are sentimental, that's what it's, I think that's just what makes it more worth it. And we finally almost made it back to the north and south concourse. Now we just have to go all the way to the other side of it to the parking lot. I'm tempted to come back tomorrow because this is a weekend event. And if I did come back tomorrow, I would probably spend more money, but it was also just a lot of fun. All right, so we made it down to the very end of the, I guess just like the main concourse hall. This is where we had Ayapa just way back there. And I'm out of breath because that was kind of a long walk. But this was a lot of fun. Hobbies are expensive, but they are fun to indulge in. And just keep that childhood and nostalgia alive. And now I have a lot of fun paraphernalia and memorabilia from our trip today.
Yeah.
And some fun Pokemon cards and some great memories. So thank you for coming with me.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming with us. We'll see you soon. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. And goodbye.
Sign.
Just kidding. We're in the parking lot. Whoa! How's that for a fake outro? Right? We're walking back to our car, which is way over there. I wanted to add this clip on because I've decided that I am coming back tomorrow. Woohoo!
I have to let you know that he said, should I come back tomorrow? And then immediately picked up the camera and said that.
Well,
I found out as you just did.
sometimes I'm impulsive, right? That's what makes life fun.
You are very impulsive.
Where are you going? We parked over there.
We parked somewhere.
Have a great night. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.